first. Okay, so today is 2021 February 24th, and welcome to Projack's webinar. And today we are going to cover both Forex market and the crypto market. Okay, so let's start from with Bitcoin first. Okay, the Bitcoin has formed the top around the 58,000 area. Okay, which is very obvious. You can see this a wedge was broken and keeps going down, makes 3 continuous lower lows, right? So therefore, we go to daily chart and we can find this big red candle represents a lot of selling pressure here. And if you check today's daily candle, it's very, very bearish because the pin, okay, the facing top pin, okay, is very, very long, right? Basically, just retest the origin of the last green candle here, which is 50821 level. Okay, so I published this idea in TradingView. You can check. Okay, this 1.618 extension from the last wave here. Okay, the inverse extension 1.618 now is becoming a huge resistance. Okay, huge resistance. So, and I TradingView here. I said I mark this red candle, red arrow here. Okay, so we can use the structure to take a shot of Bitcoin. Why? Because a lot of people are exiting this market. Okay, and a lot of novice traders their account was blown up during the yesterday crash. Okay, therefore, even when the Bitcoin rally from 45K to 50K, I still believe this structure was become a resistance right now because we use the structure doing a lot of things. Okay, you can check the previous the structure represents buyers force here, buyer, buyer, buyer. Okay, even with this long pin bar, it still implies that there are buyers at 50K, and then here there are some exchange. Okay, so the buyers are trying to still to buy, but more people join to sell. You can see here. Okay, buyer push the price a little bit, and then more people comes to join and to sell the Bitcoin. So now this 51K becomes huge resistance. Okay, so therefore we can make this as our trading advantage to sell some Bitcoin. Okay, and my target will be 46K. Oh, sorry, it will be 46K, 42K, and 40K. Okay, this will be the 2 targets. Okay, 46K, 42K, and 40K. And which means the Bitcoin is likely to go back to the origin price of this rally of this candle here on February 8th. Okay, so the last rally was confirmed down, right? This is the last rally and is correction by almost 100%. So this represents the bulls are gone. Okay, the bears coming to control the market, and where's the bears force at is at a 51K. Okay, so mark this area unless Bitcoin can break up 52K, it represents another rally may come. Okay, but otherwise it will be pressed. The pressure will be still there around 51K, and we should keep on selling. Okay, because we noticed that the previous this kind of demand zone was used, so there are lesser and lesser buyers around this area, and the price may have another crash and even complete the ABCD pattern. That will be very, very possible. So the ABCD pattern tells me it may go to this level, okay, 38K. This is ABCD completion. Okay, however, if not so bearish, we can use the Fibonacci extension, okay, to measure the next target of the sell will be 41K, 39K, and 36K. Okay, which will be this 3 plays. Okay, so do take some shot of Bitcoin from 51K. This could give you a very nice fall here. And if the price can stay above 52K, you can buy some Bitcoin and aim for 56K. So this will be 2 plan A and plan B. Personally, I will choose plan A. Okay, the plan A is actually a 50K sell. Plan B will be break plan A. Let me just write it down. Okay, 51K sell. aim 40K. And plan B is above 52K buy and aim 56K. Okay, so you guys can vote which one you think you want to join, right? Personally, I would choose plan A first, okay, because when I do see 3 candles that cannot break 51K anymore, and now it is inside bar breakdown. See here, this is the inside bar, guys, right? This is inside bar. All right, so 30 minutes, we can see very clearly this is a wedge. Okay, wedge was broken. So yeah, this represents another cell. Right. Okay, let's go back to Ethereum. It's ETH. ETH actually has the same logic with the Bitcoin. Both it forms a minor double bottom here at 1,400 and rally come to 1,700. But 1,700 is again the previous structure reference for buy. However, now it's become resistance. Okay, so I will say Ethereum can sell from 1,700 and aim for 1,450 and 1,300. Okay, so yeah, so basically crypto market, I think the last rally was shown here. Basically, you can check everything like the uni. Almost every product was have a 100% drop back after the rally, right? So this just represents the peak was there. And hence we can use this high buy low and sell high strategy. Okay, you can sell from the high or we can buy from low. Okay, but just be careful. We have to remind ourselves. Okay, what happened when the Bitcoin did? Okay, when last time it reached the first peak of 20K, right? Okay, this is a huge rally and a shutdown and a small bounce back and then go back to 6,000. Okay, so this has happened before and we have to remember whether the same thing will happen again. Okay, so yeah, just look carefully about the last time. Okay, you can see after is every time when the last rally was shown here. Okay, the last rally was shown here. Okay, it creates a peak that can never be exceeding, right? And then the price will have some bottom at the previous rally point here. Okay, it will actually rally for support for several times, and then it will actually form a consolidation. Okay, and when the consolidation was gone, it forms another triangle, and then another wave is coming. So let's just see whether the Bitcoin will perform the same way. Okay, first of all, it will show a peak because this is already step one. Step two, you will actually find a support. And right now, the support will be found at 44K, which will be here. This is a small support here, minor support 44K. The peak is here. So we can use this zone. Okay, we can use this zone to identify whether later on it is a break up, okay, a triangle break up or a triangle breakdown. So both can happen, and plan A and plan B. All right, so if the plan A shows and our logic was there, 51K becomes a huge resistance, it will actually fall to 46K. Okay, and if 46K was broken again, it will go down to 40K. So just be careful of that. Okay. Okay, very good. Makes sense, right? Good. Let's go to Euro. Okay, the Euro have a very nice rally after the wedge was broken. Okay, this is a last time when I showed it's a broken and a pullback you can buy. So the 618 at 1.2050 will be a good place to buy from 1.2050, 618. And now the price have another rally. Okay, going test the 1.2167 again. And a weekly chart, oh sorry, daily chart, the euro is still in an upward channel, okay, which is here. You can see it is still in the channel. So I think we can still buy euro. The euro will keep going up to 1.24 or 1.25. The weekly chart, the euro is still are in a very big double bottoms formation, okay. And once the euro breaks 1.2578, it actually goes to 1.35. That will be a huge place. Huge place, okay? Let's go to sterling dollar. Okay, sterling dollar makes a very nice rally since last time posted the trading view here, which I said we can buy from 1.35, 1.34, 1.28, right? So you can see how it performed. Okay, so basically sterling just becomes a superstar of the in the currency market, and it's going to north. Okay, no heading back. So this is a very nice buying place. You can see here we bought from 1.35, very nice pullback, 1.35 to 1.42. Okay, 700 pips gain, and we almost hit the first target of the previous high here. So take some profit off this sterling dollar. And the same with the sterling yen. Sterling yen has a 1,000 pips rally. You can see here. Okay, you can see here 142. We now it's 149, okay, 700 pips. And I said sterling yen is still going to 160, so you can still hold, all right? Maybe there are some pullback, so just take some profit and then just wait for add some position when the price come back to the origin price, okay? Okay, and go to Aussie dollar. Okay, I will cover Aussie and Kiwi together. So both the Aussie and the Kiwi has broken the previous high, which is 0.78 for the Aussie. So Aussie we can buy above 0.78, all right? Still can going up to 0.80 and 81. For the Kiwi dollar, it's very nice rally, and Kiwi just broke the previous high at 0.73. So of course we still want to buy Kiwi from 0.73, and the Kiwi will continue going up to 0.76 and 0.78. Okay, so this is our big plans for the Kiwi dollar. I think Kiwi will be very strong because this commodity currency will gain a lot of percentage when the dollar index is going down. Okay, so whenever the dollar index going down, the commodity currency will become very strong. So Kiwi performance are just another triangle breakup. Okay, so we have still to follow the trend, and the previous resistance will be at the 0.76 area, which will be here. Still have some room for the Kiwi scan, right? Let's go to dollar Canadian. The dollar Canadian has been falling and keep falling after we've discovered this 1.30 level was broken, and you can see here I posted in TradingView. I said the dollar Canadian will go to 1.24 and 1.22. So this will, yeah, it just proves our idea was correct. Okay, let's keep going down. Okay, so follow the trend. The key support was broken, and just means the bearish will continue. And now it's 1.2580, so you can take some profit and wait for the price to drop even further. So since dollar Canadian was going down, of course, the oil is going up, right? So oil, we can just follow the previous our buy plan here, break up and a buy. We can use the inside bar strategy to keep the buying the oil, okay? And we just, I think in my last webinar, I said there's a triangle here. Break up, you can see very nice, it's just rally from 51 to 62. Okay, so I will still hold the oil's long position, but I will just do some profit taking just in case it will just have some correction. Okay, because weekly chart, the oil has already covered the previous loss here, and it's going to test the previous high 65. But I think 65 will become a very strong resistance. This level has been very strong, okay, since since the August 18, okay, 2018, okay, yeah, August 13, 2018. This become a very huge resistance. 1, 2, 3, maybe this is 4. So oil may not go beyond 65, right? Okay, so let's go to the S&P. Okay, S&P finally formed the top. They actually formed their head and shoulder patterns here. I will consider this as a head and shoulder pattern for S&P. Okay, so the neckline was at $3,900. So we can sell S&P from $3,900. Okay, and you should aim for $3,008 and $3,007. Okay, so will be a good trade to catch a short of S&P. Because today, if you check the VIX is going up. Okay, the VIX is going up, so basically means the stocks market will have some problem. And the 3,900 will be a very strong resistance. Okay, so that's what we can do to capture the market, right? Okay, and what else? What else we can cover? Have you gone on S&P? Yeah, not yet. Euro head and shoulder about it. Nasdaq. Okay, sure. Let's check Nasdaq. Yeah, Nasdaq actually formed the same pattern with S&P, and I think the Nasdaq will be okay to sell at a 13,500 to 13,400 of this level. I will consider this level as a very strong resistance. Okay, 13,400 to sell. It may become some other head and shoulder pattern as well. Yeah, you can see this. You can consider this as a head and shoulder pattern as well. Potential. Yeah. So you can wait for a price to come back to 13,500. Okay, around this level to sell the right shoulder. Okay, so this is what we love the most patterns. Okay, yeah. Use the left shoulder to determine the right shoulder, and check the neckline as 13,500, and I will consider to sell here. Okay, will be a good place to sell. Yeah. A50 gold already covered. Oh, sorry, gold not covered yet. Okay, but I can tell you the gold is actually still in the consolidation area, which is this triangle. Okay, yeah, it is been rejected from this trend line, and lows is equal low. Okay, and we do find a good harmonic patterns here. That is 1.272 extension, works a lot at 1766. And today the gold has the second test of the previous low. Okay, it's coming to the 618. Okay, which I believe the 1 hour chart is very nice for us to capture a buy around this area. This is neckline. So this has always been our patterns. Okay, our head and shoulder pattern, neckline test, just go for a buy. Stop loss given to the previous low here. Of course, you can use the 618. Okay, you can use 618, 1781. You can add some position to buy. Okay, but personally, I think I will be interested to buy some position here because I do respect this structure. Okay, the structure means a lot of things to me, and I think the reversal will come within this area. Okay, because there's one thing you can check is the US 10 years yield. Okay, the US 10 years yield has been just getting a all-time high here, 1.42 since last March. Okay, because last March after the Fed cut the rate, the 10 years yield going to the lowest point at 0.35, right? And it is coming up to 1.42. However, the previous huge resistance was at this level as well. Okay, so I think the 10 years yield may be stopped here, and then the gold will have some rally, okay? Because fundamentally the USA is going to printing out more money. Okay, so I think the fundamental side, the gold will be still getting some support from here. Of course, 1760, we do respect for this candle here. Okay, we do respect for this candle here. This represents a reversal, right? Okay, yeah, so today what we see, this is a retest, and just come back to the origin of this green candle here. So what we have to do is just wait for the price to give us a signal here to turn it up. Okay, so one test, this is one test, this second test cannot break new low, and this just represents another rally we're coming. So 1 hour chart, yeah, I will see the 1781 will be a very nice place for us to capture a buy. And in fact, there are a 5 minutes breakdown of inside the bar today. I want to see share to you guys. Okay, this is a structure broken at 1804 in 5 minutes chart. So after the structure was broken, okay, and check these three candles. This actually shows our inside bar patterns here, right? And you can see it is very nicely broken up, and instantly you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reward and risk ratio. So this just shows if you trade inside bar in 5 minutes charts, it is also profitable, okay, because you will get some momentum trading like this. Okay, yeah, so basically you can have to see this structure was broken, and then you just see whether there's inside bar break up or break down. In this case, since the 5 minute charts trend is going down, and we just want to sell the breaking down, so you can sell from 1,800, stop loss given 1802, and then 1 to 1, 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, and 5 to 1. Okay, so yeah, this is a very good example of inside bar, and there's a lot of inside bar trading, like the Ethereum. You can see here the beautiful top daily chart, beautiful top is inside bar. So I will strongly recommend you guys to take more consideration, okay, into the candlesticks formation. Okay, inside the bar breaks down, you can see, yeah, this just gives a lot of money from the inside the bar. 6 to 1, instant money. Okay, so if you use the correct pattern in the correct place with the correct trend, you actually get more reward, okay, than usual, because you are using you are applying the correct logic of trading. Okay, so now I want you guys to remember, okay, if you are if you are enthusiastic in trading, you have to every time to check three things. Okay, three elements. Okay, number one is the timing. Number two is the location. Okay, number three is buy and sell psychology, right? I will call this psychology. Okay, so by timing is, okay, you have to understand how long has been previous rally doing. Okay, if there's a very strong, very long-term rally, and so things can rally this much, and when the correction comes, it has to be a deep correction, right? The longer the previous trend is, the deeper the correction is. Or alternatively, the longer the consolidation is. You can see here, the longer the consolidation is, the higher or the stronger the momentum is, right? This is timing, the timing issue. Second one is the location. So it actually happened the inside bar breakdown at this high, this all-time high. Does it make some sense to you, right? It has to, right? It's inside bar breakdown, but at an extreme high place. And this is a very much profitable when you take into consideration of the location. Oh yeah, it's in a very high location, and it happened after a strong, long-term rally. And that's why you could actually get a very deep correction instantly. Three is the psychology. Psychology means that you have to ask yourself, if you are the buyers, do you want this kind of breakdown, or what will you perform when you see this kind of a big crash? Will you be very panic? Will you sell more? Will you sell off all your potential holdings? Right? It's very possible, right? And yeah, that's why the other buyers will think the same way as you are, and they were going to sell. They're going to sell more. Okay, so you have to understand as a seller what kind of candlesticks you are expecting, and as a buyer what kind of candlesticks you are expecting. Okay, so three things: timing, location, psychology, and the patterns I teach will appears everywhere. It will actually appears like inside the bar going up, or structure break up and retest, right? Or the wedge was broken, right? And there it comes with the patterns. Okay, so use the patterns, use the strategy that I teach, that I share to you guys, but with the three things: timing, location, psychology, together, you actually have a more brilliant future in trading. Okay, because you're actually getting more knowledge from the market, and you'll be more familiar with the market. Okay, all right, so that's all for today. I think I have covered all the market. So just apply the location, the point, the levels that I make, like the Ethereum, we want to sell from 1,700. Okay, well, we want to aim for 1,003 and 1,002. Okay, just to remember, if you cannot remember, you can just go to youtube.com to see my recordings. Okay, and I will be there for, yeah, I will trying to host webinar. Okay, because Chinese New Year has been almost finished. Okay, so I will be continue giving webinar every week, every Wednesday, 10 o'clock Singapore time, right? And last but not least, you can always sign up on my course. Okay, this is harmonyasia.com. So you can go to my website to check what I can give to you, what I can share to you, what I can teach you. So more importantly, I will just train you become a better trader. Okay, you will get all the 6 essential skills that are in traders have to. Okay, and also you will see the how to identify these profit patterns like me, right? So thanks for coming. See you next time. Bye bye. Yeah, see you. Yeah, I will upload the video.